It's just, I can't say enough good things about it. And I'm not very tech savvy.
You thought it was easy. All right, well, good. Well, Brenda, thank you, sweetie. I mean, there we go. Brenda probably could have talked about 5 more minutes about it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's everything that and more. And I think what you do with our return policy right now till the end of January, get it at home and really prove us wrong. I really dare you, wouldn't you?
Oh my gosh,
I really dare you to get it at home. And if you're not as happy as Brenda, or try to prove us wrong on this one. It is that phenomenal. And again, if you don't like it for some reason, you can send it back. I do want to mention Protection Plus, because if you get a tablet, typically like Brenda, she takes it with her all the time. It sounds like she uses it all the time. What if you have one of those oops moment and you crack that screen or you dump some water on it, which we have done unfortunately with our electronics. With Protection Plus, you're covered. We have a 2-year plan and a 3-year plan, and it's completely hassle-free. If you have a problem, and it doesn't matter if it was user error, we're going to take care of it with Protection Plus, and you can see more details on hsn.com if you'd like to learn more. All right, so take us through what you're going to show us.
Would love to do. I have to say, so sort of like Brenda said, probably more than any other brand I sell, I have more people call and say, I bought an RCA tablet, I'm buying another one. I'm buying one for my sister, I'm buying one for my husband because he always uses my... We hear that all the time with these tablets. So to Suzanne's point, get it home and try it yourself, and you'll see they are a surprisingly good experience. I'll very quickly mention the way I hold. Everybody always wants to know how I hold tablets with one hand. This is called the G-Hold.
Oh, I thought it was magic.
Well, it's not. I want to have magnetic hands, but I can't figure out how to do it. It just sounds painful.
You're working on that.
Yeah, I'm working on it. That's for my next trick. The cool thing about this, it folds flat. And remember, we're including a neoprene case with this, so it's nice because the tablet can go with its holder right into the case. We're going to take an overhead look at, oh, hi everybody. Oh, there it is. So there's information. By the way, we just got gold and rose gold back in stock on the G-Hold. So lots of good colors to choose from there. Okay, last minute or two, hopefully 2 more quick demos. Overhead look at my tablet. I want to show you guys a couple of new things. With Android Nougat, you can write on your tablet now. It has handwriting recognition, so you can write a note. You can see I'm writing a quick, messy note here, and it's going to take what I've got and it's going to turn it into writing. It got it close. My writing was, my note there was pretty sloppy. My note was pretty sloppy that time. I'm going to touch the button to talk to the tablet. Did you know the fastest way to type on your tablet is to actually talk to your tablet, period. Since this has Android Nougat built in, it is some of the best voice recognition in the world, period. I'm not just giving 1 or 2 sentences to the tablet, I'm talking in paragraphs, and it's getting every word exactly right, period. For your kids at school, before their teacher starts a lecture, if they press that button, this will take notes for them during a lecture, or when they're writing a paper, or when they're working on a science fair project, or for you at home when you're keeping up with email and all those sort of things. This is the best way that I know to do it, period. Now, I usually do that demo a lot longer. We just have a shorter amount of time. Look at you guys. I mean, just words after words after words. And my point with doing this is I think a lot of us have spent a lot of money on tablets. We've bought $700 or $800 pads or other, and they're great devices. But to get a device at this price that has this kind of voice recognition, that has quad core, in fact, if we have time, I'd love to just run through the feature list on this because I think it's superior. I think the value for the money is absolutely superior.
It's unbelievable. It really is. And again, you can take it through us real quick. Just heads up on the gold, less than 200 left. Let me give you one last look at it. This actually could probably sell out now.
I think it probably
And that's it for the holiday season, by the way, guys. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's that perfect gold color that you find on the wildly expensive phones. I want you to see the matching headsets are also gold as well. So just a little heads up because this will be, and then look at the interior when you open it up. Oh, it's still gold, which is really lovely. So just want to give you one last look because unfortunately the gold will be sold out after this airing. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. I'm glad people know that because it will certainly be our last full airing with gold. So here's the features, just sort of a wrap up here for anybody who might be joining us. It's a top quality screen, best quality screen we've done in any RCA at HSN. Docking keyboard that has all the extra ports and has the touchpad on it. Yep, it's quad core. That's the most processors we do in any device at HSN, so it's faster. 32 gigs of memory and an expandable memory card slot, full gig of RAM for multitasking. Front and rear cameras, didn't even get to show you those, but you can, of course, web chat with your friends and family and take great video as well. Android Nougat, latest version of Android, GPS enabled, which Suzanne loves.
Without
that is such
Wi-Fi,
a value.
it's standalone GPS.
Yeah, all of those extra ports, expandable memory, as I mentioned, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in.
You guys, it's crazy. And if you need a tablet, you know someone who needs it. Even if here's what I would do. Even if you have a kid going off, let's say into high school next year, next fall, I would get this, I'd put it away and then give it to them for their birthday. Or if you have someone graduating, or maybe they're heading off to college and they don't have that tablet, get this. Or they've got one that's cracked. That's the most annoying thing. You I've lived with a
stinks.
cracked one forever.
It's $100 to
And
fix them.
Mine was 125.
Really?
And it never worked right.
Yeah.
It
No,
was a
they-
waste of money. We basically lost money because it never worked again. Little heads up that $119.95, it will end. That's a special holiday price. The gold will sell out, and that's going to sell out tonight. We'll never see that one again the holiday season. And then what'll happen is the rose gold and everything else will start picking up pretty quickly because we all know this is very limited. 34,000 have been sold in just a few airings over the last couple of weeks. We're down to the final 6,000, and it sounds like a lot, but it's nothing. I mean, we can burn through those over this weekend, quite frankly.
Really fast.
Like, you don't expect this to last.
I think we'll do 2 more shows on this period.
Yeah,
I don't
and then
think
it's
we'll
gonna
have,
be
on
done.
December 18th, 19th, 20th, I think this will be gone and out of here.
Yeah, completely. And you'll still get it for Christmas. No worries now.
Yeah.
We're not in the panic mode for that yet. You're still okay. And
Oh,
this
that's
has
good.
free shipping, which
That's
is
great.
nice. All right, so we're going to wrap it up, guys. Do I have to move on? All right, we're going to move on. Here we go. Thank you, Erin.
All right, see you in a little bit.
All right, yes, you will indeed. Okay, coming up. What are we doing next? I'm excited. I love my show. Oh, Lori Leland, there we go. We're going over this way. Okay, we're going to talk about our Net 10 system. And do me a favor, please stay on the line. Adam, if you can, just keep me updated on that gold color if you don't mind, because that will be a bummer, because that gold is gorgeous. Yeah, we have 90 left in the gold. And then what I would do if you miss out on the gold, because it's going to sell out probably in about 2 minutes. The black's gonna be the next to go, but if you miss out on the rose gold, because it's gonna be gone, I'm kind of warning you, go for the rose gold. If you miss out on the gold, because it will be gone here in just a second. Okay, so imagine having internet wherever you wanna go. Basically wherever you want to go. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, have you ever been somewhere where you didn't have the internet and you were like, oh man, I really need it. You're waiting on an email or you're trying to get some work done or whatever it might be. Well, we have a really brilliant system from Net 10 that basically is having like an internet system in your pocket wherever you travel and wherever you go, which is pretty amazing. And obviously they put together a great deal for the holiday season. How popular, I'm down to the last of everything. That's so funny. How popular has this little guy been? Or we've now sold 27,600. Again, in just the last couple of days, we're down to the final 2,600. This could be your last shot at this. We actually could sell out of this tonight. Free shipping, 4 flex pays, and Lori Leland's gonna join me. She's gonna tell you all about it. So,
Hey, Suze, wildly popular. Great gift idea.
Clearly, it's been very popular.
Because you
yes.
said it, everyone needs internet, right?
Yep.
And think of all the places where you do have internet. You have internet at home, you probably have Wi-Fi there, right? You probably have Wi-Fi at your office, you probably have Wi-Fi at the coffee shop, but think about the places you wish you did have it, like you were saying. What about in the vehicle? Wouldn't it be great to have in the car? Wouldn't it be great to have when you're outside, when you're hiking, or when you're at the beach, or when you're at a house where maybe like Grandma and Grandpa's house, they don't have Wi-Fi, and they've got either really slow internet or no internet at all. This is gonna be a great way for you to now carry your own personal, stable, secure, private Wi-Fi right in the palm of your hand. Actually fits right in your back pocket, and now you can do everything you wanna do. So the cool thing about this is you could be updating social media, streaming movies, listening to music, you could be sending emails, you could be doing just about everything from just about everywhere with this hotspot, and there is no contract. So you're not stuck in a 2-year contract paying $30, $40, $50 every single month. And here's what you can connect, which is crazy. Laptops, gaming devices, your tablets, your phones. As a matter of fact, hold on to your hats. Everything that we have on our table here tonight, 10 different devices, all connected to this one hotspot.
Oh, all at one time?
All 10.
And it doesn't slow any of them down?
All 10, and it's lightning fast 4G LTE service.
Wow.
So we've got 3 computers, 3 tablets, and 4 cell phones.
That's crazy.
Isn't that great? And it is supplying that Wi-Fi internet to all of those devices at the
That's
same time.
really
yes,
good.
it's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
So it's fast, you're not gonna pay the fees, you're not stuck in a contract, there are no ongoing fees or costs with this, and we're providing 5 gigabytes of data for you, which for a lot of users will last an entire year.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
you're giving someone the gift of Wi-Fi when you gift this for the holiday season.
And by the way, just the data alone value is $50 by itself.
Right.
So basically you're getting the unit for $10.
Exactly.
I mean, you just do some simple math. It really is a great deal. And there has been times where it is frustrating. You don't have the Wi-Fi and you really need it. Also, if you use your phone as your mobile hotspot, it will eat through your data like nobody's. You'll cry, it's so bad. Because all of a sudden you're going, really? I went through that much? Because in your car you're using it as a mobile hotspot. Most people can't figure out how to do it anyway, but.
And a lot of the carriers charge for that. an extra fee every single month for that. Oh yeah.
That does not surprise me.
A lot of them, $30 a month to be able to make your cell phone a hotspot.
Wow.
Yeah, but think about this for, like you said, the data package that you have on your cell phone right now. If you go over 1 month and that ding for an extra few gigabytes or an extra gig, $30.
That just happened to me this last month.
Did it really? You went over?
Yes,
You
I
need a
did.
hotspot because when you see that you're getting near the end of the data on your cell phone, you can connect your Net 10 and now you won't have to pay any overage fees.
See, that's a great idea. I got burned. It was bad.
And this is great for track phone customers too. You don't have to be a track phone customer. You can be any type of customer. In the background, the service here is from track phone. But if you're out of the data on your current track phone right now and you don't want to have to buy more, you can buy this hotspot and use it for the data on your track phone.
Great idea.
Isn't it so brilliant?
It's a really good idea.
And then here's the map. I mean, it's great
show the
coverage.
Map, and I want to talk about privacy too. I think it's a big issue, but
okay,
I love
so this
the
is,
coverage.
Yep, AT&T service. So basically from sea to shining sea, unless you're at the tippy top of a mountain, basically you are going to have coverage through this mobile hotspot. Yeah, maybe out on the, you don't have service out on the lake. So you need to be close to, close to shore if you're going to do that. But think about this. There are a lot of cars out there right now that are starting to implement and add in Wi-Fi. What does that cost every month? Oh, and by the way, you have to buy a new car to get that service. So now you have your own hotspot that you can just put right in the glove box. Think about those emergencies or things that happen in life when you cannot get onto Wi-Fi. Like when we had Hurricane Irma and a lot of us evacuated our homes. When we went back home, we didn't have power for days and days and days. And like the last thing that came up in our homes was basically our Wi-Fi service, right? And internet service. When you have your own hotspot now, you're not relying on that. You're not relying on power. This is a built-in rechargeable battery with 14 hours of battery life, and exclusively right here at HSN, only here, you're also going to get a car charger with it. So if you are using this in the vehicle, you're going to be able to plug this right in and keep that entertainment going.
Okay, so a little heads up on this one too. With our FlexPay, it's $14.99 spread over the next 4 months, which is awesome. We have our Protection Plus plan on this too, which I love that plan. You can be rough with this. It's going places with you. You might dump coffee on it, or you might crack the thing, or whatever it might be. We got you covered, and it literally is no hassle. It's great. You have a 2 or 3 year plan you can check out and see the details on hsn.com. But now we are under 2,000 left for the whole holiday season. It's funny, a lot of the electronics I have tonight, this is going to be kind of your last opportunity. Maybe we'll see it one more time, and then they're going to be gone and sold out because what we brought in is what we have. If you want to pick this up, even if you just got it for the extra data, the data in this is $50 value. So it's basically $10 to get this. And I want to jump to privacy really quick.
Yes,
you've got to be super careful anymore about using open Wi-Fi in public areas.
You do.
Because the criminals and the crooks are getting smarter and better at cracking the codes. And with this, you truly have privacy.
It's easy to hack. On any open network, if you're using passwords, if you're accessing your bank account, I would not do it.
Doing credit card transactions?
Be very careful over open Wi-Fi. You're vulnerable. Like you said, the bad guys are getting very, very diligent and very, very easily grabbing our information over the open Wi-Fi. Where is the Wi-Fi open? Well, it's open at the airport. So I would...
Coffee shop?
Yep, coffee shop. It's open sometimes in hotels. So if you're spending the night in a hotel and you're not paying that $20 or $30 fee, which is kind of how it used to be, and a lot of them are still that way, if they're offering up free Wi-Fi, it's open, so anybody can see what you're doing, and it's slow usually too, because they don't have the bandwidth to be able to accommodate the entire hotel. When you bring your own hotspot, you're not worried about speed. This is lightning fast. You can also password protect it. And I just want you to realize right in the little quick start guide are the simple and easy instructions for you to password protect this. It is so simple. I renamed my hotspot Lori's, so I know it's mine, and then you're gonna be able to give permission to anyone you want to use it, but only you and the people that you permit. And then let's talk about what's coming included, because you're getting 5 gigabytes of data. You do have an entire year to use it, so no bills coming your way. You're not trapped in that 2-year contract. You're not paying the $30, $40, $50 every single month that so many people with the contracted hotspots are paying. So you're just using this when you need it. You're using this when you want it. So you're getting 333 hours of surfing the web. That breaks down to nearly an hour a day, every single day, all year.
Wow.
And of course, you're gonna use a combination of the things you're seeing on your screen right now. You're not gonna use all 333 hours of this. It'll be a combination. But 500 hours of social media posts with photos. That's about an hour and a half every single day, all year.
Wow.
So if you're onto social media more than anything, this could last a very, very long time. 156,250 emails. Oh my gosh, if I get that many.
If you write that many, I want to meet you.
Seriously, that's way too many emails, right? 428 emails sending and receiving every single day for the entire year. 428. Nuts, right? 1,250 GPS trips, so that's about 3.5 every single day all year long, which is really impressive. 22 hours of video streaming, 111 hours of music streaming. That's about 30 minutes every single day for the year. So just to show you how much you were getting. And then here's the retail packaging. And I want you to realize these hotspots, this exact one, the last time we priced it out, it was $99. We were offering it for $99. So this is the lowest price we've ever offered. But look at this. You're getting on the retail packaging 500 megabytes. You know what that is, Suzanne? That is 1/10 of what we're offering. We're offering 5 gigs.
And this is normally $99?
And this is $99, and you get 1/10 of what we're offering here, and you don't get the card charger, and you don't have a year to use it.
That's cool. Wow.
It's a really good deal here at HSN.
And also, when you want more, it's on your terms.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
it is.
If you know you're going to go on a trip where you're not going to be, or you're not going to have a Wi-Fi, or you want private Wi-Fi, or maybe you're going to travel, or you're staying somewhere, you put in more when you want it. You don't have to get that monthly bill and go, well, shoot, I didn't use up all the gigabytes I had.
Right.
You don't have to do that anymore. You're not trapped.
Exactly. And don't you hate paying for something that you're not using that much? And you feel like you have to hurry up and use it? Like you just said, that makes me crazy. I hate wasting money. Yeah. I'm a frugal person. I like to make sure that everything is, makes sense in my life. And this makes sense because it's on-demand Wi-Fi whenever you need it. It's a personal, private, safe, secure hotspot. And here's how easy it is to connect. So all you do is you go into the Wi-Fi settings of your computer, your gaming console, your tablet, your phone, whatever it is. You're gonna see TF, that stands for Track Phone. Those are the folks behind this service. And then you can rename it whatever you want. I renamed mine Lori HS for hotspot, so I know it's me, just so it's easy to identify. And then all you do is click connect, and you are up and running. So you could be, again, streaming movies, listening to music. You could be in the car. Your kids could be finishing a term paper in the vehicle on their computer, typing it out on their way to school. They could be working on the school bus. They probably won't be, but they'll probably be playing games, to be honest, right?
Yeah, true. But they can do that too.
But they can do that too. I'll tell you, this is embarrassing to admit as an adult, but I'm addicted to this game that I play. It's a Marvel game. And I like to play it on my tablet, which is a much bigger screen than my cell phone, but it requires a Wi-Fi connection. And I want to play it when I'm in the car and my husband's driving. So I use my hotspot for that. It just makes me so happy. But I mean, that's time that I could be enjoying myself. When you have a hotspot, you could be doing research. You could be doing social media. You could be doing all of that, and you're not burning through the data on your phone, and you're not getting stuck with those overages if you do go over on the data on your phone, which could be $30 just on one ding.
Yeah, no,
this is 60. It could be the whole year.
It happened to be last month, because I had to be on my phone for a really extended amount of time, and all of a sudden it came up, and I had 6 days to go in the month, and I was like, oh man! And for every 1 gigabyte, I got charged again and again, and my last month bill was not pretty.
Oh,
and it would have covered this easily. Oh my gosh, it would have easily covered it, because I went way over. It was unfortunate, but I was like, well, okay, I'm kind of stuck. But here's an easy way to get unstuck and also have freedom. So if you're in the airport and maybe they don't have, you know what I hate? You're in the airport and they go, hey, you can get Wi-Fi for $10. Well, I'm only here for a half an hour.
Exactly.
Like, you're not going to pay that amount. Or when they charge you for Wi-Fi somewhere, why pay it when you can literally have it in your own system and it's all on demand when you want it? Now, once again, unfortunately, with everyone now waiting, you're on .com or you're ordering through our phone system, I have about 1,500 left, and then that's sold out for the holiday season. Remember, we're so close to the holiday now. A lot of these items we're airing in these last couple of days are going to be cut off. We can't even ship them in time in a couple of days. So if you want to order now, no worries, you'll get it. Not a problem at all. No issue there. We even have free shipping tonight, and of course we have the 4 flex space. But make sure if you see something you know is kind of right for that person, to get it right now before either it sells out or before we run out of time to get it to you.
Absolutely. And with a year of service, for most people with the 5 gigabytes, it really puts you in control. And then if you need more data going forward, maybe you're having a blast and you run through the 5 gigs in 8 or 9 months, you're going to be able to buy an additional 2 weeks of service for as little as $10.
No
so it is such a great deal.
Wow.
And then look at this. This goes right in my pocket. Like, it's so easy to carry along. 14 hours of battery life, car charger included. We load you up with this one. It's such a nice buy. And everybody uses Wi-Fi, right?
Lori's going about 10 feet away.
10 feet.
Then she'll be right back. We have something something else that's actually one of the #1 best-selling electronic items in the history of HSN. That is coming up next. But first, let me take a peek at this. Yeah, we're moving on, and here it is. It is our viewpoint. So here's another really convenient idea, right? We love that Net 10. Stay in the line for that as well. But how about being able to scan almost anything, almost anywhere. And that's the real beauty behind our Viewpoint wand. Now oh my gosh, we launched this many, many years ago. And since that time, we have sold, listen to this, over 800,000 Viewpoint scanners, and they just get better and better. I mean, this is the best version. Also, when we first launched this, we did just the scanner itself. I think it was around $89. And then we offered the dock, which was separate, and that was another $60 you had to spend to be able to dock this and use it at home in a docking base. Well, now we have it both together, and we're doing it $99.95. And again, it's been the #1 best-selling electronic item in the history of HSN, which is pretty remarkable, right? And again, it scans anywhere, almost anything. The colors tonight are the purple, the red. We have the beautiful turquoise. We have the navy blue, the black. I think we're calling this silver.
Pewter.
Yes? Oh, pewter, thank you. And we have the pink. You do get the dock. The pink is the most limited, 160 remaining. Now, watch over here because we include additionally the 8 GB, that's extra memory. You'll need that to go inside here if you want to pull it out, and that is included with our exclusive bundle. And just FYI, if you want to get the little traveling case, please ask about that. It's pretty handy. We've actually had some officers of the law who actually throw this in their cop car.
Right.
And they actually protects their view, because they have to scan information. Sometimes it just makes life easier, and that's nice, especially if you travel with it. All right, Lori, thanks for still hanging out.
Absolutely.
Why do you think we've sold almost 1 million of these?
Almost 1 million.
That's
so,
crazy.
Like over
1,000,000.
800,000, our #1 top selling scanner and electronic item just in our 40-year history here at HSN. I think it's because a lot of people want a simpler way to scan, and it's the ultimate clutter buster. I was able to get rid of an entire file cabinet in my home, so that's a big deal because it was taking up a lot of room and a lot of space. And I think the other problem too is a lot of us have photographs, or we have documents or things we want to make digital, but we don't know how to do it without opening up that big clunky flatbed scanner. And then we all know when you push the button on that thing, you never know where it goes on your computer, like where's the file. It is completely and totally lost. I love this because in seconds now, I'm taking these great old family memories that are doing nobody any good, sitting in a dusty shoebox, and now I'm making them digital. So all I do is with the touch of one button right here on the top of the wand, because this is coming with the dock, now that file is instantly gonna pop up on my computer and I can share it on Facebook for Throwback Thursday in seconds. Like it is the simplest thing in the whole world. And Suzanne told you, you know, this wand was about $100 when we first started offering it a while ago. And then the dock was another 70 or 80, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was probably higher. Yeah. It was
a lot.
It's between 70 or 80, you're right. Yeah,
and you had to buy them separately. For quite a few years there. Now you're gonna be able to get this all together in one bundle. And here's the great thing. You saw how little work this is. There's no human error because this is that auto dock feeder. It's taking the paper through. And then here's what it's also doing. It's saving and preserving your family photographs that might be starting to fray or degrade. We're gonna stop the aging process on all these right now and make them instantly shareable by putting them through the Viewpoint Magic Wand. And I think that's why it resonates so well with so many people. And then it's portable. So you pop the wand right out of this dock and now you can take it everywhere on the go with you and scan just about everything. The other thing that makes it really convenient, and this is one of my favorite things, and I know you love this too, Suzanne, when you're using your flatbed scanner and you're scanning pictures.
So true.
This is the bummer thing about it, right? You have all of this white space, so you have to, first of all, you gotta figure out where the file goes on your computer. Like I said, it's a wasteland. We have no idea. Then you have to get an editing program to crop out all of that white space. When you're using your dock with your Viewpoint Magic Wand, it's just scanning the picture. So there's no extra step. You can share this immediately and it's not gonna look like this big crazy white triangle of white space around your photograph.
Well, also too, think about this. How often do you just have a pile of pictures or a pile of receipts or a pile of recipes or whatever it might be, and you go up to your scanner, flatbed down, hit the button. You know, up, down, hit the button.
It's such a process, right?
And so we never do it.
It's
That's
crazy.
the problem. We still have the shoe boxes full of photos, right? This, you literally just run it through. And here's a little update on that. We have sold just a desktop scanning system. It did 8.5 by 11. I remember this clearly. It did business cards, and then it did kind of like 5 by 7s, right? It sat on your desk. It didn't go anywhere, and it was over $200, and it didn't come off your desk. It was stuck right there. This is the most versatile. It can do more than any of the others. The quality is exceptional.
The quality is great.
production.
So this is 1,200 dots per inch as you're scanning it right here when it's docked. I love this, like you said, because now everything is keyword searchable. We're including a software program that makes it that neat thing that everyone's talking about. It's called File Center.
Explain that, because that's huge. It's
okay, so if you're looking for, we're including a huge suite of software for you. So this is the biggest bundle we've ever offered. But if you're looking for that sweater that you bought last year because you either want to return it or you don't know what you did with that receipt and you scan it, you can literally search for sweater with the File Center software we're including, and it'll pop up all everything with sweater.
The software reads it.
It reads these, and everything is now keyword searchable.
So you just bought it, HSN, type it in, it's going to find anything.
It'll find all your
HSN
HSN receipts, exactly.
Isn't that huge?
Isn't that huge? And then the other thing too is we all know if at tax time you're relying on these receipts, which have faded out because they're the thermal ones, to get a refund, you're in trouble. Because these, you can't even read these in a week. So you need to scan them immediately to stop the aging process on those receipts. So if you're trying to get money back at the end of the year, this could be a big help.
Well, and also, do you work in an office where you have to hand in receipts and you went on a trip,
reports.
You went on a trip, you don't know what you did with them, and you actually have lost money because you have to have the receipt. Here at HSN, we have to have receipts to prove we bought whatever it is.
Right.
And this just happened to me too. Gosh, I'm so dingy. I had it, I thought, oh, I'll keep my hands on it, this is good. And then I have no idea what I did with it. And now it's the end of the year and we got to get all of our receipts in. And I'm telling you, I do not have proof on a couple of the items I bought for work.
Right.
And guess what? I'm not getting my money for those.
Of course,
yeah,
you have to have it.
Such a bummer.
Well, this is so fast, it's so immediate, and it's effortless because it's sitting right on your computer, right by your computer. You can plug this into any Mac or PC. You don't need software for it.
Oh, that's
so you
great.
plug this in via USB to any computer. And then here's the really beautiful thing too. When you touch the button right here on the top, you can see the screen instantly responds and it shows that it's USB connected. Look what happened on my computer screen. So the window where all of the pictures live populated right away. It just popped right up. So here's all the stuff I've been scanning since the beginning of the show. I scanned a couple of things a couple of times, but look at how amazing this is. It was so fast. And then look at the documents. I thought this was really cool. So not only keyword searchable, now, I don't know about you guys, but my eyes are not what they used to be. Everything is now a large font document.
Wow.
Look at how much bigger you can make everything. So this could be your instruction manuals. This could be your warranty cards. This could be the family mementos that you want to keep, but you don't want to take up a lot of room around your home, like maybe the wedding announcements. I love wedding and birth announcements, but I don't have that much room in my house. And my 3-year-old, oh my gosh, all the artwork he's coming home with from school,
isn't it crazy?
It is adorable, but I don't have a big enough house to store it all. So I just scan it, and then now I can send a copy off to Grandma and Grandpa in an email in seconds. And then look at this. All of those great family photographs that we just showed you are now digital. So again, sharing can happen instantly when you have the Viewpoint.
Right. There's so much it can do. And again, it makes a really neat gift idea for anybody. It's funny because once you get it at home, we've had parents who bought it for kids who are in college because they go to the library and they would need to research something. Or we had a lawyer called. She was actually an assistant to a law office, and she would have to open up the big law books and she would just scan and scan as opposed to having to make copies of something. It might be something rare. You go somewhere, maybe it's family genealogy, and you can't ever take that stuff out of a library or historic place. You just scan it while you're there. We have people who do home decorating, and they take it with them to match colors and patterns, and if they see something that inspires them, they just scan it in there. I love it when you have magazine. For me, I'm classic. I'll read a magazine, and I always put a little bend on the corner.
Right.
And I think someday I'll come back, I'm gonna keep that, and I'll file it, and I'll know where it is. Never has happened in all the years I've been on the face of the earth. So what you do is take it, you scan it, and then when I want that recipe or that great creative idea that I've seen, I've got it on my computer.
And I do that too all the time. Recipes, newspaper articles, things out of the newspaper that you clip out. I had this giant file folder full of them.
You did?
Never looked at one of them once. Never once. I just kept filing them away. You can't see it when it's filed. When it's digital and you can keyword search it, it makes a lot more sense. So we were talking about students just a second ago. I'm gonna show you the pillows and textiles and home decorating in just a moment. But look at this, scanning the notes from the smartest kid in class when your kid is sick. I love that. It's brilliant. You can walk right up to the whiteboard and scan if you want. These are family photographs from my husband when he was a teeny tiny baby. He was even a little bit younger than our son. But I love these family memories. The problem is they're stuck in this book, and there is absolutely no way to get them out. I've actually ruined a couple of pictures trying to pry them out, so don't tell my mother-in-law because I'm sure she'd be very displeased. But look at this. With the swoop of the magic wand, now I have digitized all 4 of those treasured family photographs.
And that's really a shiny surface.
It's shiny.
And it will not recognize the shine.
No, not at all. And you're picking up actual lifelike colors, and these colors are really starting to fade, so this is actually going to stop that aging process as well. But now I can email these off to every single family member. So if you've ever fought with family members about who's gonna hold on to the treasured family memory books, now every single person can have a copy. And then you can see on the 1.5-inch screen right here that it's gonna scan absolutely perfectly every single time. You have several different levels that you can do, and you can even scan as a JPEG or as a PDF if you want an editable file.
Oh, that's smart.
Isn't that so cool?
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, little quick update. The pink is almost gone. I have 90 left if you want the bright pink. Please remember, you get the dock, you get the wand. The wand itself is $129, so right there we're a nice price. The software included is $209. You get a Simply to Impress voucher. You actually can make something with the photo real, like a coffee mug or a mouse pad, $25. Customizable case voucher. I love that. We don't talk about that much, do we?
$20 to make a custom
for
case for like cell phones and tablets with a great family photograph that you found recently.
You know what, that'd be 2 more Christmas gifts, right? Inside this.
Yes,
Isn't that great?
Totally.
And then the 8 gig of the micro SD card is about $766. So total, it's a great package. I love what you're doing here, Lori.
Okay, so this is really important because maybe this time of year you're gonna be in a room with family you haven't seen all year long, right? If that's the case, you're gonna be able to scan those treasured family photographs on the wall, even under glass. I know whenever I used to go home to my mom and dad's house, they had all these beautiful family photographs from years gone by, and I never had copies of them. I just brought my Viewpoint, and now I have my own personal copy. Or what about those friends that you have that are incredibly stylish? I have a friend like that, Brett Chuckerman, who has really cool artwork, and you know, I'm looking at this stuff going, okay, well, I could try to take a picture of it with my cell phone, but I'm gonna get a glare. You can scan the artwork and print it out for your own house if you want. I mean, you can be really creative. So let me show you the pillow here, and then I'm gonna run over because I wanna show it to you really, really quickly. But you're gonna be able to get details that you can't get when you try to take photographs. This is actual scanning. It's 1,050 dots per inch when you're using the wand on its own. We're including that 8 gigabyte micro SD card for you. It pops right in here on the top. That simply means you're gonna be able to scan about 9,000 times before this is ever full.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna dock it and show you what those look like.
9,000, that's a lot of scanning. I just want to read a couple customer reviews while you're hooking this up. The wand is so convenient. Lots of features, easy to set up and use. That's from New York. This is Risques in Illinois, said, I love the scanner. I am too tall, love that. In Idaho says, works great and is just what I was looking for. Nikki in Florida, thank you, a very satisfied customer. This one, Brenny in Pennsylvania said, couldn't be easier, and I'm not the most computer literate person, so I'm thrilled with this product.
That's great.
I thought that was a nice review. And by the way, I have multiple pages of 5-star reviews. So
right.
It goes on and on.
It does. And then look, here's what we just scanned. So I just want to show you on the textiles. Maybe you want to make sure the brand new pillow shams that you purchased are going to match the throw pillows. Look what you can do. You're going to be able to scan this and get really, really close, detailed look. Look, you can see every little stitch, all the fuzz. Okay, I just, as an experiment, I scanned the metallic one. Did you see that one? I thought it was so cool with the gold flex through it. Let's look and see how it looks. Look.
Oh my gosh.
You can get a real sense for the metallic part of that. Is that amazing?
You can see it's almost like twine. You can see the little fuzzes.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Crazy.
Yeah, so this is just showing you the great detail. We were at, when we were in Las Vegas for the Consumer Electronics Show, we were at one of the Schwenke hotels just walking through, and they had this fabulous wall that was completely and totally fabric. And I walked up to it with my cell phone and I got the worst pictures. I wish I'd had my Viewpoint Magic Wand, because this is gonna give you an actual look and an actual representation of what that fabric looks like.
So if you're a crafter, you guys.
I know, it's crazy, right? Look how good that is. Amazing, great quality.
And it's fun. I've even taken, I loved this one wrapping paper I found. So I scanned the wrapping paper and I used it for the background of a card I made.
Oh, I love that.
I took Ethan's little artwork and I made a Christmas card using, he had these rocking Christmas trees when he was little. It was hysterical, right? So I scanned it in, used the background from the paper wrap, and then I made a Christmas card using it to put the two together.
You're so smart, Suzanne. Here's what I do. I scan the address labels. So I don't have that little pile sitting on my desk at the end of the season, and now they're all keyword searchable. So you can find them next year.
Brilliant.
Is that smart?
You just get it to do that. And you know you'll be so happy, right? You'll be like, oh my gosh, I finally have everybody's address.
Yay, I know where they are.
I can send Christmas cards next year. I don't feel so lame.
Right?
All right, over 12,000 have been ordered. We have less than 3,000 left for the holiday season. So again, this is very, very limited. The pink, almost completely sold out if you want the bright pink. Lori, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, Suzanne. A pleasure as always. Thanks.
All right, so let me tell you about our Protection Plus, because it's a wonderful way to really protect all the stuff you'll want to buy, right? Because what happens is we're sloppy, right? We drop the tablet, we crack it. You ever spill water like on your cell phone or on an electronic thing and you're like, are you kidding me? And you know it's ruined? Well, you don't have to be panicked. We now have insurance to cover that. What you have is you have a 2 or a 3-year option. And it's wonderful. It's totally hassle-free. There's no, oh, did you do that? Oh my gosh, we discovered it was liquid. We don't care with Protection Plus. It literally protects whatever you're buying, and it's gonna give it that full protection that we want, right? So it counts. If you'd like to find out the details, you can go to hsn.com and you can get all the scoop there. And of course, you can check it out online and add it to the products that you're finding here at HSN. Okay, now we're moving on to the Big Daddy. Oh my goodness, we have a gorgeous, gorgeous HP. And this is something that I was thrilled tonight to get into the show, because when you see these all-in-one centers, they're wonderful. They're really good, because what happens, it's like having your whole world in one beautiful place to be, whether it's in the kitchen or it's in your office space or it's in the, wherever you put it. This is a magnificent way to declutter all the cables and all the cords and really have a power-packed desktop that in a way is portable, which is really neat. And you'll see us and talk about it in just a second. You get the 22-inch screen. Look at that screen. I mean, even from a distance, you know that's a beautiful screen. You have the wireless keyboard, you get the mouse to go with it. Of course, we give you a huge software package. We'll get into that in just a second. And we have colors unlike anyone else. We've got the mint, we have the purple, we have the white, and we have the black. And this is quad core, and it's a touchscreen, 1 terabyte. All the specs that Aaron's about to go through are what you'll find on kind of a basic laptop, right? Like a basic kind of run-of-the-mill computer. Not with this one. There's nothing basic about this.
No, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
So, you guys see, so there's just the screen size. Let's just look at the screen size and the screen quality for a minute. This is nearly 2 feet of not just high definition, full high definition, 1080p, in plane switching, so you can see it from the side. You know what? We got a new computer in stock today that we're gonna sell in 2 weeks from now. It's a 24-inch, so it's only 2 inches bigger than this. It's 1080p high definition. It's gonna be $1,000. So that's just to give you an example. Like that's
Wow.
the next all-in-one that I'm selling is literally twice this price. It still has a full terabyte hard drive. It's still Intel Pentium. It's a beautiful computer, and it's a little different, but it's an all-in-one HP.
Is it a touch?
Like it's touch. It's basically the same spec. So
Get outta
I
here.
just mentioned that because these.
Take
This
advantage of
price
this.
is out. It really is.
It's crazy.
It is. I mean,
It's good.
If you don't know, then look online. It is out of this world how good the price is. So again, nearly 2 feet of screen, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to just pull up this video. Not just any old screen. This is full high definition. So it's 1080p. The #1 selling screen size in America is a 15-inch screen. This is about, well, it's a little more than 3 of these really across. Like about 1, 2, I have to kind of eyeball it, but it's about 3 of these across. About 3 times the size of a 15-inch screen. Intel Pentium inside, quad-core processing inside, and then sort of most importantly, this, Suzanne said your mess, this is your mess. 1 cord, which is good for, I'm pretty OCD. I can live with 1 cord. 1 cord totally connects. This is your tower, this is your power, this is your central processor, this is your graphics processor. This is everything. There's not another unit into which this plugs, and that cord is, you guessed it, you plug it into the wall. That's your power cord. Awesome. Wi-Fi built in, wireless AC built in. As you can see, of course, you have a beautiful wireless keyboard, a beautiful wireless mouse, and whether you're going for the gray, which has been so popular. I have to tell you guys, this is the first time we've done the new gray, and it has been out of this world popular. Whether you're getting the gray or the purple or the mint or the white, they all come with a white keyboard and a white mouse, which I really like. I think it's just a really nice, clean look. And of course, it's touchscreen. Let's talk about touchscreen for a minute. Do you have a touchscreen computer right now? Do you have a computer that's easy to use, that's fun to use? I'm sure you have a touchscreen. Most of you, not all, but most of us have a touchscreen laptop, a touchscreen tablet or a touchscreen smartphone. If your computer isn't touchscreen, you gotta ask yourself, well, why isn't my computer touchscreen? Because my computer is the #1 electronic, the most important electronic in the house, right? It's really the device on which everything else is based. You plug your tablet into your computer to update and to sync and to do all those kinds of things. If you don't love going to your computer, you're gonna find a faster, easier, more fun experience when you have a bigger screen, a better screen, and a better processor.
And to me, this is that Black Friday deal. Of all the items we've shown in our last couple of hours, this is it. Because as you said, these typically, if you have all the specs, and compare apples to apples, they're gonna run in the thousands of dollars.
They really are.
We just did a smoking hot deal with HP. I mean, they pulled out all the stops to bring us the name, the quality, the specs that are unbelievable at a price that you would go out and buy kind of a creepy laptop for. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get much for a laptop, but this has it all, including a drive, which is really cool. And that's what a lot of you worry, because I think when you see this price point, you go, oh, there's not gonna be a drive. And yes, there's a disk drive in there.
Optical drive built in, so there it is. High definition video camera built in. Then something we do that nobody else does is $465 of additional software and services. Really good thing. So let's spend just a moment looking at these, and then I'll go through, I'll give you a tour of the computer, and we'll do a lot of demos and that kind of stuff. But the software and services we include, again, $465. So it's sort of like buy the software and services, and for another $35, we throw in an Intel Pentium processor, an HP computer, and Windows 10, the latest version of the Windows operating, and touchscreen.
With the keyboard, with the mouse.
It's a lot. Learn to use Windows 10. That's the latest version of Windows. This has Windows 10. The latest version of Windows 10 is called Windows 10 CE Creator Edition, the fall update. It's already installed for you. File Hopper Plus, print artist photo projects getting into the holidays. I mean, this is really the time if you want to print your cards, if you want to print calendars, it's not too late to do that, to create calendars for your family for the full year. It's just such a great gift. Loopster lets you edit videos online, and if you haven't done that with a touchscreen 22-inch quad-core computer, you wait. It's a great thing. Transparent online, PC Privacy Shield, entertainment coupons, Pana cooking class, Meal Easy, and then you see Hulu. We're going to include 45 days trial of Hulu. If you like to be entertained, if you are like me and you watch a ton. I mean, I've just become, you know, I was never really a television watcher until I didn't have to watch TV on TV anymore. And now I watch so many series because I can kind of binge watch. Oh my gosh. I mean, between Netflix and Hulu and Sling and Broadway
I just
HD.
watched Glow. Have you seen Glow?
No.
Oh, I totally binge watched that one.
Really?
Oh, it's great. It's actually really good.
I just finished The Crown season 2 last night.
Have you seen it? Oh, darn.
Okay, so,
but you imagine,
Glow.
this is so good
Yeah.
that you can watch Hulu. Like, that's watching television. You can watch your Netflix. That screen is like getting a beautiful 1080p high def TV in your home, because now everything's being streamed. So, and we have DirecTV now as well, along with our Roku. And it's awesome because DirecTV basically we watch live TV. How do we do it? We watch it on our computer in the kitchen.
Nice.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I honestly, I barely turn my television set on, but I watch my computer all the time. And when you've got a 22-inch high definition screen, and now here's the other thing.
It's like a brand new TV.
And you mentioned this from the beginning, but I want to just kind of illustrate it. This is portable, because it's just one cable, so it's not like it has to stay in the basement or in the office or whatever cubby you choose to, where you choose to keep your computer. This has one cable that you plug in, so maybe on the big game days you're watching on your big screen TV, you're watching whatever your team is, but you want to stream a second team. Great. This doesn't have to stay in one place. This can go down to the basement, or this can go up to the dinner. This can go, when the weather gets a little nicer, this goes out to the screen and porch, or this goes in the RV. All of those
Or
places.
your company comes, they're coming for the holidays, and you want to give them their own
exactly
TV. Now watch, I'm putting that in quotes, television. It's not a TV, but understand, because you can stream everything now, this is like getting a 22-inch television, one of the best you'll ever have. Oh, and by the way, it's going to be the most productive computer in the house. I just think that's such an advantage to it. Like, if you were thinking, oh, we always wanted a TV for our kitchen, don't get a regular TV, just get this and stream everything that's out there.
And be able to do so much more.
Yeah.
I mean, that is sort of the whole key. So how about this? How about, let me talk about the a couple of brands and those kind of things for a minute, and then I'll give you a tour. The first thing is, this is the three big brands. This is HP. HP is the #1 computer manufacturer in the United States. You can see it better on the other ones, but you can see it on the white as well. There's the HP imprint on the back. HP is also the #1 selling brand at HSN for everything we sell. All the categories we sell. We sell more HP at HSN for dollar than anything else. So they do things for us and with us that they don't do anywhere else in the world. And it's a very special relationship. So first of all, HP. The next, you see this little sticker down here? Bum, 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 bum. Intel inside. Intel is the #1 processor company in the entire world. Intel Pentium quad core inside. So that is the most cores, the most brains we do in any computer from the #1 computer processor company. So you're getting the best of the best. This is Series 7. This is the latest. And in just a minute or two, we have a couple videos we'll show you on this. So #1 processor company in the world, #1 computer company in America, and of course, the #1 operating system on PCs. This is not just Windows, this is Windows 10. Windows 10 is the latest, the most updated version of Windows operating system. Windows 10 CE, in fact, is this system. And I want to show you guys something really cool if you didn't see me doing this earlier, even if you did see me doing this earlier. Can you believe, I mean, we have come so far that on a computer, on a $500 computer, you can now do live 3-dimensional editing and rendering. This is something that just a couple years ago probably would be like a $2,000 studio computer, you know, like a great big Mac or something that only a graphics person would actually be able to afford or would spend the money on. To think that you can do these kind of things now on a computer that as Sue said, you know, costs as much as a moderate quality laptop. It really is extraordinary how this opens up a whole new world to you. So that's thanks to the power of Windows 10 and HP and Intel, all these great brands together. I'd love to, when you're ready, Suze, I'd love to take people through the processor a little bit more. We've got a couple videos we should show.
I just want to point out FlexPay real quick. That's because I think a lot of times you're sitting there going, oh, yes, this would be so awesome. If you have a major credit card, even PayPal, you'll be able to spread your payments out over 6 months with this buy. So you buy it now, you're using it 6 months, and then you pay it off. We charge no extra interest for that. It's just a service that we offer so that you can get things that maybe are a little pricier and it's a little more affordable. It's a little more palatable. Also, too, we have VIP financing. So if you have your HSN card, whip that baby out, and you get 12 months of what I consider kind of 12 months of FlexPay to pay it off. And if you don't have our card, you can apply. And if you apply, you instantly get $20 off on this or anything you're buying at that moment. So you can have a lot of options here to shop successfully. Also, too, we have free shipping on this tonight. And it's not a small box. It's that happy big box. You know what I mean? It's the box when it's under the tree.
Yeah, the
everybody's dying to know what's in that box. And I just want to give you one update on colors, and then we'll do the processor. Here we go. So let's do some color updates if we can. We have now sold 6,700 of these. And that, by the way, has only been in a couple of airings. How are we doing on the mint? Adam? I just want to give you some, how you doing? I just wanted to, okay. Oh, thanks. Yeah, free shipping, up to six flex pays on all of our computers. And so we've got that available on all of our computers, but specifically for this one, you have the VIP financing. So we've got the mint, and I promise I'll give you an update on which is the most limited color. The purple, there we go. No, oops, sorry. There's the purple, that's the second most limited. We have the white, and then your favorite, the gray, is actually the most limited.
I thought it might be, yeah.
You know, and isn't it great? I love when you can get a power pack computer at home. It's such, it makes life so much easier.
When, you know, it's something that so many of us neglect. We replace our cell phones, we replace our tablets, we get a new GPS, we've got a new Fitbit, we've got all of our, but then it's like the hub of the home, right? This is the hub of your home. When's the last time you replaced your computer? Do you love going to your computer? Is your computer fast, or does it take a long time to start up? Can you multitask well on your computer? This computer, look, I can have, I think I have like 7 or 8 programs all running at the same time. Is your computer touchscreen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 programs all running at the same time. When you multitask on your computer, does it slow down? Is your computer screen big enough so that when you have 2 screens open at the same time, look, on this, each screen is bigger than a 15-inch computer. So it's more than having 2 computers next to each other. Yet, it is so simple and streamlined. All you do is plug it into the wall. It has Wi-Fi built in, wireless AC. That's the latest version of Wi-Fi protocol, so you can be further away from your router, and it's faster. So it's up to 4 times faster, 400% faster. So some really nice big differences. A full terabyte hard drive built in as well. All right, before I get to that.
Can you do the inputs in the back too?
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
Just because there's plenty of
them.
them.
While we're here, let's do it. And I'll talk about Viper for a second while we're back here too. So there are 4 USB ports. This one, the one that we have right now, this is what's called a USB dongle, and that's plugged in to connect your keyboard, your wireless keyboard, and your wireless mouse connect with that dongle, so that's included. There's another USB port. Here's a Ethernet port, so if you want to network this computer or plug into an Ethernet port, you certainly can. 2 more USB ports here. Here's an HDMI port. There's a place to plug in earbuds if you like. Speaker and microphone are built in. I will very quickly mention also, if you want to keep your computer running the best way, the fastest way. This is Viper Advanced. Viper Advanced is antivirus for 6 computers. It protects 6 computers for the life of 6 computers. We do it on 2 USB drives, so you can keep one, you can give one, gift one, you know, however you want to do it. It's a bonus buy today, and by calling it Viper Advanced, what that means is this has machine learning and artificial intelligence built in, so it protects you against new viruses as they come out as well.
Right, and that's for the life of your computer. You never have to pay a monthly fee or a yearly fee to have that. All right, so we're gonna flip it back around.
Yes,
there's more things to show you.
Keep on going.
Keep on going.
We sure are.
We've got about 8 minutes to go,
right,
and
cool.
again, if you're thinking about that gray, that is definitely the most limited now.
Okay, awesome. Let's do that. Let's go into the videos we have on the processor. This is, remember, this is Intel inside. The #1 processor company in the entire world is built into this computer. So what does that mean? It means you have really reliable power for smooth running apps, for gaming, for multitasking. You saw I've got about 7 apps all running at the same time, no problem. Beautiful visuals and video. In a minute, we'll get into, this has high definition video built in. In fact, here it is. So look at these numbers. 12 times better 3D gaming.
Wow.
8 times faster high definition video conversion. So we're not saying twice as good or 100% better. We're saying 1,200% better, 800% better. And that's compared to the #1 selling computer from 5 years ago. I can guarantee you that the #1 selling computer from 5 years ago wasn't $500. I'll bet you it cost a lot more than that. I know it didn't have Windows 10. I know it didn't have a full hard drive, a full terabyte hard drive built in. So you get so much more for your power, and I can guarantee you it didn't have a 22-inch screen. So better gaming, better social media browsing, certainly better streaming. If you like to watch video, whether you want to use the built-in optical drive, only 1/3 of computers in the US today have a built-in optical drive. Your new computer does. So just an absolute entertainment system, or streaming video with that super fast Wi-Fi that's built in and that better high definition video processor. When you're downloading to your computer with a full terabyte hard drive, man, you can download a lot of good stuff. So, for example, movies. If you love to download movies, we were just talking a minute ago about, streaming movies and downloading movies. You can store about 250 hours of high definition video. About 1,000 hours of standard definition, about 250 hours of high definition video on your new computer. About 1/3 of a million photos, 320,000 photos, a lot of pictures. When it comes to music, about 16,000 hours of music, which is about 200,000 songs. So again, for anyone who loves entertainment on their computer, this is absolutely ideal.
I mean, it's everything. It's watching Hulu, because we give you that with it. You get a package just as a kind of an update, because I do think it's tough buying computers on television. You're like, oh, I don't know, I can't see it in front of me. Well, #1, if you go to an electronics store, there's one little plastic card with 5 details, and you're expected to make a major purchase in your life that you're stuck with for many years with very little information. And I think we blow that away, because Aaron's here and our experts are here to explain that. They're not going to give you our software package. This is actually, this card right here, if I erase the computer out of here, just this card alone is a value of $465. Just the entertainment coupon digital deal, that'll pay for it if you use all the entertainment coupons. I think that's phenomenal. It'll pay for it multiple times over. But you also get the mouse, you get that gorgeous keyboard, you get the convenience of everything's in one place. And if you were just about to go out and buy an extra TV for the bedroom, maybe it's for the guests because they're coming, and you're thinking about spending $200 or $300, get this and do everything off your Wi-Fi, because you've got Hulu to try, and that's thousands of movies and TV shows to watch. If you have Netflix, your Netflix that works on your TV in the main living room, it's going to work inside here. If you stream everything like we do, you have our Roku, you're going to be able to stream onto here as well. And that's really kind of the brilliance, because so many people are cutting the cable. You can stream virtually everything you want to see, and this becomes that TV, that extra TV you're about to buy, and you get one of the most powerful computers you'll ever have in your household.
Anybody with limited space, if you're in a dorm room, if you're in an apartment, if you're in a condo like I am, or it's so nice to be able to condense all of your components. Don't need a DVD player, don't need a TV, don't need a computer, don't need a separate streaming device. This is it. This is the whole kit and caboodle. I think that's a really nice thing, to make one purchase and to have it all in one place, and to have it be of such high quality, such high quality components. I'll show you, I'll give you a couple examples. So because this is the latest operating system. This is Windows, and it is Windows 10. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but Windows has said that there's not going to be in a Windows 11, a Windows 12, a Windows 13. Windows 10 is so good and so well liked. They're sticking with Windows 10. Now it will continue to get updates, but those will be free over-the-air updates. Just like there was one that came on October 7th. Actually, it's called the Fall Creators Update, and it's built in. So some of the things you can do. This is some of the 3D video editing, or I should say, object editing that you can do. This is a program that's built in. It comes along. It's called Paint 3D. Something else that's really cool, we were talking about Viper antivirus a minute ago, and I'll just use this little demonstration to tell you a little bit more about it. You can now write and draw on your screen. So you can be, this is the, you can see I'm on hsn.com here, right? So you could be on any web page. That doesn't matter where you are. And if you press this little button over here, it brings up some editing tools for you. So now you can write and draw. I can circle this here. I can change the color. I can say that what I'm showing you guys is called Viper Advanced. Viper, I can tell you that it protects, protects 6, let me just change color one more time, 6 PCs for the life of 6 PCs. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you can't do that on other computers. Unless you have Windows 10, good luck figuring out how to edit a web page. You know what I mean? Good luck figuring out how to highlight a web page. These are the kind of advanced features that are built in that are really easy to use. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's cool, and I want to be able to do that when I get my computer home, but how in the world am I going to remember that, Aaron? You just did a really quick demonstration. You were talking fast. You were doing a lot of things at one time. Well, remember, one of the things that we do, and to Suzanne's point, that I think we do much better than most brick and mortar stores or most stores of any sort, is we put together a package for you. So we're including $465 of additional software. The very first software program is Learn to Use Windows 10. Somebody thought this through, right? You're getting this new, there it is, Learn to Use Windows 10. So you're getting a new operating system that is, and I learned this little trick from Suzanne. Let's look at my computer again for a minute. When I close all of the windows, I just want to point out that Windows 10 looks like Windows 7 or like, you know, like earlier versions of Windows.
It's very familiar.
So you know how it's with the what are they called? Engineers who designed it, they told me they wanted it to be instantly familiar. Those were their words. But of course with more power. So it isn't, you know, you go down here to the bottom left-hand corner, there's your start button. So it's not like learning a whole new language or a whole new way to use your computer, but that program that we include, if you spend 10 or 15 minutes with it, you learn all these great little tips and tricks that make having a new computer worth having a new computer. That's where all the new good stuff is.
Well, and I think what's neat about that is, like you said, the learning curve. If you've been hesitant, if you're like, I know where all my stuff is, I'm really happy, but boy, my computer is so slow and it's so aged and it's just driving you nuts and things aren't working right anymore. Your learning curve is very simple because it's a very familiar start system. So if you love how your computer is now, you don't have to worry about trying to figure it out because it does feel very familiar. And then once you start using some of the new features that you'll learn about, you're gonna love the new features. It makes it faster and quicker and easier, and just overall a better experience. How much do we love the tactileness of our cell phones or of our tablets? This is the best of every world. It can be your main TV, right? Because you can stream everything on it on a brilliant 22-inch high definition screen. That's amazing. It is your tablet, well oversized. It is your hardest working computer you've ever had with specs that is absolutely not available anywhere else but here at HSN, and $465 just in bonus goodies. This is totally exclusive. Just so you know, the gray is the most limited. We've got the white, the purple second most limited, and then of course I love this new mint color as well. Aaron, thanks for hanging out.
Such a pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you guys for watching.
And stay on the line for that. Do not hang up, and make sure to go to hsn.com and you can see all the details if you'd like to check out some more information. All right, it is time to do our great gifts. We really do like to make shopping super easy. And quite frankly, I have no idea why anybody in their right mind would head to a mall and like to drive around trying to find a parking space for an hour in the sloshy, sloppy rain and snow, right? So just stay at home, enjoy life, enjoy yourself. Don't even worry about it. We got you covered. And we have 5 gifts that I'm going to suggest to you to make your shopping even easier. Starting off, number 1 from Braun. Braun is one of the premier names when it comes to kitchen and kitchen accessories. And we have a beautiful handheld blender with the puree tool. Lots of stuff filled into this one. It's originally $114. We have it at $99.95, and you've got that great quality that only Braun gives you. With this, you get the handheld motor, the shaft, the beaker, the whisk. You get everything, the chopper. Ooh, there's even a chopper attachment. So, hey, that's all your prep right there. It's available. We've got FlexPay. Up next, number 2 is going to be your 2-pack Isn't this crazy? Not one, but a 2-pack, yes, that's right, of HP Stream. It's a 14-inch high definition Intel 4 gig RAM, 32 gigabyte laptops. You get both of these for $499.95. Isn't that crazy? Plus you get the adapters, you get the setup, a guide, you get 2 PC lifestyle software services and 6 essential vouchers, which is worth hundreds of dollars. And it's, guys, can you widen out a little bit? Because it's 2. We're only showing you 1. You actually get both of these for basically the price of 1 laptop. Here's your colors. We have white, white, blue, white, purple, or blue, purple. So ask about these. I think, we've sold 33,000 sets of these, and we're down to the last 900 pairs. So if you need to give 2 people a laptop, boom, you got it. That's huge, right? And we're down to final quantities, so this is gonna be it on that. All right, up next, how about an Apple iPad? If you want, kind of the Mac Daddy, if you want the king of tablets, basically it's gonna be the Apple. And this is that 10-inch beautiful tablet. We give you a keyboard, a case. We have a couple color choices, the black, the floral blue, red, gold, paisley keyboard case, those are your keyboard cases. You have the gold bezel, which is so pretty, and the gold-white combination is now last chance. Again, you're getting the iPad with it, which is just a beautiful tablet experience. And we have FlexPay, which is always nice to be able to get an Apple operating system. Hey, by the way, too, and your Apple Cares is good for this, too. So they'll recognize it's an Apple if you go to the Genius Bar. All right, here we go. Bose speakers, love this. Water-resistant speaker system, $129.95. Great colors. This is awesome. The sound is amazing. And then finally, we've got the Xbox. Yes, something everybody wants is this awesome Xbox, and it's the Xbox One S. It's a today's special 2, 5 flex, and free shipping. Lowest price Xbox One we've ever done, and the most value ever. That's our 5 suggestions for you. Coming up next, well, winter is definitely here, that bad weather. We're going to keep your feet warm and stylish with Sporto Boots. Coming up next.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN Live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding